every somebody. I am going to. I'm new to the white box D&D. I'm new to all D&D in general, but I'm doing white box FMAG or whatever they call it. Um, I'm not an expert. Goes without. I mean, that's obvious, but what I'm using, or what I have been using, is this campaign notebook by Perplexing Ruins, and it's pretty good. It's got all kinds of, like, it's got the graph paper, the hex paper, multiple room for notes, settlements, brainstorming, encounter tables, all that good stuff. But it, I was having trouble understanding how to use it, and so what I wound up doing was making my own based on his, but the one by Perplexing Ruins, and this is what I came up with. I drew my own room templates, and then I messed up on the index. I forgot to put the page numbers correctly, but it basically takes you through how to play it. And this is some AI generated stuff, so don't get down on me because of that. I just use it as a tool. It's not my own art, though. It's got the delving section. Beast. I made a bestiary using OpenAI. I'll be right back. Anyways, what I was saying is it's still a D8 system, the tables and whatnot, like the campaign notebook. But I'm going to be using that if I can manage. I don't need this right now, I hope. But this is the hex map I generated so far using. I was originally using his method, which is not that much different. But this is the home hex in the middle. Rolled all the surrounding hexes, and in this direction, 2 hexes was my objective, which is to collect or carry out a bounty. It's a cult or occult, cultist, and the reward is weapons. So I am currently on hex 2. I'm right here, 2. So we're gonna delve that dungeon if we can. Give me a second. I'll pause it. Alright, so I already know the theme and the adversaries of this dungeon, so I wrote those down. I chose the smallest size for the temple dungeon, which is according to his rules, is 1d8 plus 2 rooms. So what I'll do is generate 6 rooms, and the 7th room will be on the layer table, which is just 4 different rooms, which on a d8. My particular way of handling the rooms is you have entrances that you roll on, and then I just have 2 rune types, common, special, and then I also have layers, for the final encounter. So that's how I've been doing it. I simplified it just a little bit. he had like 70 rooms. I probably have, if I can do math, 25 rooms to choose, total. So in room 1, we're gonna need a D8. We're rolling the entrance. So I get a 4, which is basic kind of room. My glasses suck. The star is for the starting point entrance. And then it goes like this, and like that, and like this, and I'll draw that in. That's what the room is. So, according to this room, there is some kind of magic pool here for some sort of, I suppose it's a healing pool, or a buff of some kind. I'm going to say healing because I don't have a table for determining something like that, I guess. But I'm just going to say it's a healing pool, room 1. Heal pool. Alright. So, we roll on the... No, that's not it. That's right. Why do I keep messing up? Why I do it? Yeah, I should have put this tab 1 page up. So that sucks. Yeah, I messed up a lot. Alright. Give me a second. Alright, so the first thing we do is we roll on the dungeon die, which tells us what's in the room, and it's nothing, which is okay with me, considering. And then since there's nothing and we're at full health, we don't need to use the pool yet at all, but it's nice to have, come back to and heal if we need to. Okay, so nothing was in that room. Room 2. What type of room is it? What type of room is it? That is earlier. Room type. Room type. 1 to 6 is common. 1, it's a common room. So we determine from the common table. And I rolled a 6, which is a pretty basic T shape. Wait, no, that's entrances, so it's this room here, which I will now proceed to illustrate. That's 5 that way. Door, which I will hatch in because it looks good. Typically. Alright, so what's in this room? We have to roll in the dungeon die again, which is in delving. Dungeon delving. Okay. 8. That is a hostile encounter. So I added a hostile encounter table, actually list of enemies as well as bestiary, which I kind of generated with OpenAI and kind of polished. Yeah, I use AI because I'm more just one person and I'm not that motivated. So please forgive me. Okay. Hostile encounter. Alright. Okay. On the hostile, we roll on hostile table. 1d8. 2. It is a high creature. 1. So, going over here, not the dressing tables. What's going on here? What's going on? If I can get my finger under it. No. Let's see what type of creatures we have in here. Delving tables. Let's see. Theme. I gotta try it. I'm new to this, so give me a break. NPC encounter table and what else? Where the heck did I include the just a second, I'll pause it. Alright, so here's the hostile encounter. We're in a dungeon. Yeah, I don't have a table for dungeons. I gotta add that from the list of enemies. So we're gonna assume they're cultists, and it's a high level cultist, perhaps some sort of elite bestiary. This is a scaled down version of, typical enemies. So I gotta find cultists. B cultist right there. Very low. We're going to boost him a bit because he is a higher tier. I don't have tiers listed in the bestiary. I do have in the back I have a formula for scaling enemies that I had AI do again. But cultist, okay. Excuse me. Elite cultist. Elite cultist. Let's see, and my glasses suck. Let me write down his stats real quick. Pausing. Alright, so we're gonna initiate combat in this with this elite cultist, I guess an acolyte or something. His HP is 9, AC 11, attack 1d6. Has a level 1 sleep spell. So we will roll for initiative. Alright. Since I'm not using my encounter die system, which I was hoping would work, I don't really need it with this system, so we'll see later. I'm the red die. We're the red die on this team, the party. 3, 4, and 3. So we have initiative, which is good. So, okay. Bring out the reference sheet because I'm a noob. Fellas. Hey, fellas. I'm a noob. Okay. Garrett's going to be attacking first. So we need the D20, I guess. And fighter attack rolls. Let me see. On level 1. armor class is 11 of the enemy, so I gotta roll 11 or better. 11 or better. Which I rolled a 10, which just sucks. So nothing. Garrett, cleric. The cleric, Garrett, is level 1 also, so he has to roll 11 or better. Or better than 11, I guess. And he rolls a 9, so we wasted all that effort. Nothing. So it's hit the cultist's turn, and he's gonna try to cast it. I guess. No, he's gonna attack because I forgot the spells take place during the initiative phase. So 1d6. I don't know. Target. Alright, just a second. Attack rolls for a magic user. Alright, we have AC of 15 and 16. They're level, I'm going to say level 1. But, okay. 15 and 16. Okay, they just got to roll above their ascending AC. So 12 on, I would say, Gringo. So he misses. Okay, now initiative phase. We got initiative again. So, gotta get a 12 or better. 8. God, I can't hit nothing. 7. No dice. Okay. So he's going, since it, I don't know how initiative works exactly. The spells. I'm just going to say he attempts to attack again. He's got to get 16 or 17 on Gringo, or 16 on Gringo. Okay, he misses. Initiative phase. Tie. Roll again. Die. Roll again. Okay, we got initiative again. Alright, so since we have initiative, I'm gonna say magic only. You can only cast a spell or use magic if you win initiative, and then it takes place immediately. Alright. We gotta get a 12 or better for Gringo. 20, that's a natural 20, so I don't know how that works. Natural 20. Suppose he gets a +1 bonus to damage. +1, I'll say. So he's got a D6, 1d6, 6, 7. That's a really good hit for him. So he's down to 2, and now it's Garrett's turn. He's a cleric. He's got to get 12 or better. Okay, 9. He misses. Okay, initiative. Who's going? Oh, he gets initiative, and he's going, because he's taken such a hard hit, he's going to cast his sleep spell. And we have saving throws, so 14 and 15. Let's see what we get. We got to beat that. 17 for Gringo. He doesn't fall asleep. Garrett 4. Garrett falls asleep for 1d4 turns. 1d4 turns. 1 turn. So he misses this turn, but Gringo gets to have a whack at it. 5, he misses. So initiative. 6, 6. Tie again. Pretty evenly matched. Okay, he got initiative that time, and he has no spell, so he's going to be rolling against our AC 1. He didn't get that. Alright, initiative. 1 versus his 3, so he attacks. You gotta beat. He's going after Gringo because he's the first in marching orders. 16 or better. 13, excuse me. That was gross. 13, he misses. Gringo's turn. And Garrett's awake now, I believe. Yeah. Gringo, 13 on 11. Plus he has a +1, so 14. And 1d6 damage. 5. Okay. That, you beat the elite cultist. And that's my first time winning an encounter in this system, in this white box game. I've been pretty unlucky so far, just testing it out. Anyways, okay, there was an encounter. We're going to try to pick the lock, which we only have got to get a 1 for each character because we don't have any skills in that area. Alright, or lockpicks. 4, 6. If I went with high numbers, I would have done it, but they're just going to move on now, so anyways. Alright, let's roll for the next room type. 1 through 6 is common. Got a 2 is common. So let's see what we got. Common 4. It's pretty good. Good. Pretty good. All right. Now we roll what is typically called the dungeon, or I don't remember. That's what it's called. Delving. The dungeon die. Okay, what do we find? 6. That is a passive encounter. So, what type of NPC are we rolling on? 1d8. 4. That is a magical NPC. Okay, so let's figure out who this NPC is. Okay, it's not this one. Settlements. Hostile encounter. NPC encounter table. So we know it's a magical NPC. Details about this NPC are 6. Commoner. No, wait. No, that means he's flamboyant. Great. Just what I needed. 3. Flamboyant addict. Wouldn't you know it? What's his name? 1. Brog the flamboyant addict. Brog. Brog the flamboyant. Addict. So, what is his goals? Or what are his goals? 6. Protect and subject. I need a subject, so I don't have a subject table here in that area, so I'll go over here for rolling objectives. Terrain. Where's objectives? Yeah, right there. Okay, so subject would be protect rival. Protect a rival. Protection from a rival. I will say that makes the most sense. Makes the most sense. I'm going to ask the Oracle, yes or no. If this rival is a rival cultist. Might be the leader we're after. So that is a yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That is just barely a yes. I'm going to say cultist. Is this cultist the leader? 8. Yes and. Yes and. Ow. Oh, you didn't hear that. That was loud in my ear. Okay. And what? And what? Be scary, don't need that. Odor, sound, odd, mystical. And let's try the NPC table again. Let's find out if this NPC is what his reaction is right now, his disposition. 8 is hostile. He's hostile. Alright. Well, that sucks. But he's hostile, but he needs help. He needs protection from the rival cultist leader. I'm going to say that takes precedent. So he's not helpful. I guess since he's hostile, we'll just fight him. Let's fight him. have an encounter. Hostile. What kind of hostile, or what kind of NPC is this cultist leader? One low, he's low, so basic cultist. This is HP, 1 HD plus -1, 4. AC is 11. Damage is 1d4. Alright. So he's got a sleep spell also. Level 1 or whatever. Okay. So we roll for initiative. We're red. 6 and 6. Another tie. 6 and 1. We have very good, if not surprise, kind of reaction. Encounter. Initiative. Whatever. You get it. Alright. So, we're going to attack first. Got either 12 or better. 19 plus 1 is 20 for Gringo. 20 does 1d6 damage. 5. So, you dispatched him in one blow. Alright. Now we're going to roll for see what we can roll on for the treasure. Leader. Oh, wait. Since he was an NPC, it was kind of special, so we're going to roll on what he was carrying instead of the typical treasure table, because it might be important as far as the dungeon goes. Hostile clue type. Where's carrying again? I forget. Alright, here. 1d8. 5. He was carrying an uncharged wand. We got that from him. Now, we're going to search. I guess you don't search unless, don't need to search or whatever. Next room. Room type. 6, 7 or more is special. No, it's common room. So we are going to be delving into a bridge common area. But which direction are we going? I forgot. I'm going to go right, or left actually, because that's what I typically do. Stick left. Go here. Bridge. Sorry. Going as fast as I can. With a pit underneath. So if there's an encounter, I can toss people off the bridge. Okay. Okay, dungeon die. Now we roll the dungeon die. Dungeon die. D8. 5. Discovery. Roll on the discovery table. Where's the discovery table anyway? Did I forget to add it? Theme type. Oh, here we go. Discovery table. 1. Special room. Alright. It's a special room. We'll say the next room is a special room. We will roll from the special table because it's special. Alright. First special room is 4. Special room. And it is a 6, so it's quarters. And that looks like a bedroom. But it's locked. Because it's special, I suppose. Or it's not locked, but there's a door. It could be locked. We'll have to find out on the table after I'm done illustrating and whatnot. Desk, chair, and a small nightstand, and or it could be a chest, I guess. Okay. And this is 5. Quarters. Door. There's a door, so we have to roll on the door table. Table o doors, which it's right there. What do we roll? 2. It is locked. Locked door. Can we pick it? We gotta get a roll of 1 on 2 different tries. On Gringo and Garrett. 5. 6. Okay. Alright, so it's locked. We're going to double back. And we're going to go up north, and we have to see what type of room it is. It is 2, so it's a common room. Roll on the common table. 7. Just a big old room. Big old empty room. No locked doors or nothing. dungeon, delving dungeon die. 1. Nothing. There's nothing in it. But after that, nothing. Nothing. We haven't taken any damage. The next room is going to be a special, or a lair, because I forget. Oh yeah, it's the 7th room. There's 7 rooms total. Maybe I should do the 8th room. Yeah, I'll do one more. Because it says 7 rooms. Would a lair be a room? I don't know. Let's say no. Alright. D8. Is it a common room? 8. No. It's a special room. Which is fine. It kind of fits right before the lair. Let's see what we get. 3. It is an altar. Idol. Kind of like a cathedral, whatever you call it, where they worship. I forget what it's called. Where the idol is, or the altar. Not altar. And we're going to search this place. Because if there's no enemy, well, whether or not there's enemies. This room indicates that there is a secret passage. Sorry, I gotta draw all this. And then pews. 2, 3, 1. Alright. Let's see. I forgot the order of operations. Starting. Cathedral? Wait. The word's escaping me right now. Let's see. I'm just going to say idle or something like that. Dungeon day. What do we discover here? 2, nothing. There's no one here. And we're going to search. But you gotta get a 3 or better, or no, a 1 or a 2. Search twice. 5, 6, 1 or 2. 4. We don't find it, so we're doubling back. And we're going left again. So we'll be going to the direction. We'll be going, since we're doubling back, we go this way. What type of room is it? 2. It's a common room. No, it's a lair because, and because, actually I don't roll for lair type, or I'm just going to go with the sacrificial altar, because lost up there on the design of the room. I might have to go back and change that. And then it goes this way. This is a intricate kind of room. Lots of detail, I guess. And then 5, it was 4 and 5. Altar, pillars, and a stupid little symbol. Alright, so what do we do for special rooms? So we will be doing the cultist leader type thing. Cultist leader, a special. Let's see. $2d6. Wow, I ain't playing. I ain't fighting that many with you guys. Gotta scale it a little bit. Okay. Cultist leader. We are on the lair. Lair. Cultist leader. He has 2 hit die for a total of 6. That's not bad. That's not bad. HP 6. One to 2 lieutenants, so this divided by 2 rounded up. Oh, I have a habit of doing that a lot. Rolling right on the edge. 4 minus, that's 2 lieutenants. D6 plus 1, 3, and 3. Hopefully we can do this. It's not impossible. I hope they're lieutenants. Okay. Cleric first level equivalent. So their AC, I'm going to say they have no armor. Or no, I'm going to say they have leather armor. Leather armor. What is leather armor? Leather armor. Plus 2 AC. So they got 12 AC. damage. I'm going to say they got 1d4 damage. Because this is I want to scale it to be possible. Give myself a chance at least. That's how I do. AC for a level 2 cleric. Sorry this is taking so long. Let me pause it for a second. Alright, I think I'm ready. We're going to roll. Let's see, we need this. Initiative. So what we got going on here is we are facing the cultist leader with his 2 lieutenants. Cultist leader, according to my bestiary, is basically a level 2 cleric with level 1 spells. So I'll say he also has cure because a level 2 cleric only has 1 spell, so I forgot about that. Alright. So initiative. Do we have I'm not going to roll for surprise. I'm not sure about the mechanics on that. So we have initiative by 1. 6 to 5. Cleric's AC is... I'm going to say he has chainmail on, which is +2 or 3. Chainmail. Oh shit, I forgot to write down the AC. I think it's 3, but I'm going to check. +4. So he's got a 14 AC. Alright. No helmet. Alright. The cult, we have an advantage, so Gringo is going to go in for the attack. 19. That's a 20. So that's a hit. 1d6 for damage. 3. So he's down to 3 hit points. And let's see. Garrett is going to attack. He's got to beat 14 on the cultist leader. 6, he misses. Now it's the cultist leader's turn. And he's going to attack with a damage of 1d6. Forgot to write that down. I'm going to say Garrett. 3. 5. That would kill him. Wow, this is difficult. I'm going to say he's incapacitated for a number of 1d4 turns. 3 turns. Shit. Alright. Now it's the lieutenant turn. Okay. They gotta get 16 or better on each of them. 13 miss. 10 miss. Good. So we're rolling for initiative again. Cultist leader isn't going to use a spell because I'm a nice guy to myself. 5 and 2. Wait, we have initiative. Oh. We should have brought potions or something. Can't retreat now. I guess we could run and come back, but I don't think that would work. I don't know how to do that. So what we were doing? Oh yeah, we have initiative. Gringo is attacking the cultist leader again. Got to get a 15 or better. 9, 10. That's a miss. Cultist leader has to get 16 or better for Gringo. 10, that's a miss. Lieutenant, 13, that's a miss. Second lieutenant, 9, that's a miss. Ooh, that's lucky. Now, initiative. We're down to turn. 2 turns left. 4 and 5. They got initiative. Cult leader. Isn't going to use the spell yet. So, rolls an 8. Cult leader misses. Lieutenant 1. Miss. Wish. Woof. Wish. What was it? Whoosh. Something like that. And a 12. They missed. All 3 of them missed. They had initiative. So Gringo rolls on the cultist leader. 15 or better. Plus 1. 10 again. Alright, initiative. 1 and 1 tie. 5 and 1. Okay, I have initiative. I'm rolling against. Got a 15 or better or something. 16, 17. That's a 1d6 damage. 3. Does 3 damage, and that kills him. Kills the cultist leader, but we still have the lieutenants. Which are going to be fighting back right now. This turn. Wow, this is almost an hour now. 17. They get a hit. That's 1d4 damage on Gringo. 4 damage. So we got 1 hit point among the whole party. Okay. Lieutenant 2. 2. He misses. So roll for initiative. There's 2 lieutenants here that I'm fighting. I won initiative, so I roll. Got to get an AC of 13 or better. 9, 10. I missed. What do? Got to get 16 or better on either of them. Miss completely. Okay, initiative. 1 versus 1. Roll again. 3 versus 2. I got initiative. Okay, so I got to get a 13 or better. 2. I whiffed it. Okay. We're down to turn 1. If I don't beat him I'm not going to beat him this round, so Garrett passed on, I guess, before he even got to level 2. This game. Okay. Okay. I missed, so, and then they missed, so we're rolling initiative again. I think, if I'm right. We won again. It's the lucky die. 13 or better. 1. Missed again. They roll 15, which is enough to... I think you got to beat it, so that's a miss. Just barely. 17. That's a hit. 1d4. He's dead. He's dead. They both died at the same time. Let's see. This went down to 5, and this went down to 4. I mean, 1, not 4. It's a hit of 4. I went down to 1. And then a hit of 1 went down to 0. And then I lost. Oh well. Let's see, we got 1 hour 54 seconds or so. So I'm gonna call that, you know, a fairly successful fail, if you know what I mean. But I'm gonna, yeah, I'll work on the book, the little booklet. I think it works generally. There might be a few things I mean, there's definitely things I could work on, but yeah, I like his system enough to implement my own version. So I mean, you can get it for $3 on itch.io. Download it, you know, whatever. Um, yeah, it's a good one. All right, I'm gonna go later.